Good evening and welcome back to the next video. I am Subhash, a certified financial planner. This period, the mid of September in India, is very famously called as the Mahalaya paksha or the Pitru paksha. How we have coined new terminologies like the Father's Day and the Mother's Day. This period, ideally this fortnight, is for doing some ceremonies to our ancestors, seeking their blessings and thanking them for giving us a wonderful life. Whatever we are today, it is because we have inherited their genes, their value system, and whatever the qualities that we have is also because of our parents, grandparents, great grandparents, and our forefathers. Right? Even the financial prosperity in many families is purely because it was passed on generation after generation as their heirloom. I have a very important question to you, my dear friend. Do we know our great grandparents' name? How many of us do you think are lucky to have seen our great grandparents in our life? Many of us do not even know how they lived, right? But if I ask you the question, who was the grandfather of Akbar or who was the grandson of Akbar, I am very sure you will get it right. That is because we all have learnt about the Mughal dynasty in our school. We will know the lineage of Rama or Krishna or the Kauravas or the Pandavas because Vedavyasa took the pain of documenting Mahabharata, and that was passed on from generation after generation, and we have read, we have seen, we have heard about so many stories that we all know about it. But what about our own lineage, our own family history? Most of us might not even be aware. But if you go to any of the palaces, now we have many palaces in India, but if you go to any of these palaces, you will see the entire lineage in paintings, the kind of life that they lived, who was the first king, who was the second, who was his child, who was the grandchild. So the entire lineage, they'll be able to tell you. That surely because they have done something phenomenally big. I'm not saying phenomenally great, but they have done something phenomenally big where they made a huge impact on the society, and their next generations were feeling so proud to call themselves as the ancestors. He was my grandfather, he was my great grandfather, I come in that lineage. They feel so proud to talk about that, right? So my learning from that is we'll have to do something phenomenally big so that it is worthy to be spoken of, or we'll have to write something which is worthy to be read, and our life should be worthy to be emulated. Let me quote Bill Gates, who said that if we are born poor, it is not our mistake, but if we die poor, it is definitely our mistakes. So let us not shy away from becoming financially prosperous in life, because it is important that we lead a good life and we also ensure that our next generations are also taken care of. But let me also quote what Warren Buffett said. To quote Warren Buffett, he said, I would want to give enough money to my children so that they can do anything that they want, but not so much that they don't do anything in their life. What I believe as a financial planner is, yes, it is very important to plan your financial prosperity as well as to ensure it is bequeathed to the next generations in the right manner. But what is much more important than giving a financial prosperity is to give them a good value system in their life. They inherit our genes, right? If we do not give them a good value system, how much ever financial prosperity is transferred, it will only be ruined by them if they do not know how to handle it. So if we can pass on to our next generations good personal habits, financial habits, good value system of what is right in life and what is not the right thing to do in life, that will ensure that the family is safe and secure and prosperous and very happy in the ages to go. This is the best gift as the present generation that we can give to our future. It is very important that we pass on this to our next generation, because we are the foundation stone for our future. So my best wishes to you, my dear friend. Let us lead a very happy, successful and worthful life. My wishes to you on this great occasion. See you next week. Thank you. This is Subhash signing off, your certified financial planner. Take care. Bye-bye.